Wait until you hear the latest developments in the Baldoni versus Lively case that have reportedly put Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their entire team into panic mode. A $400 million lawsuit filled with shocking allegations of sabotage, stolen creative control, and smear campaigns has turned Hollywood's golden couple into the center of an industry firestorm. As new claims surface about on-set drama, behind-the-scenes manipulation, and a power struggle over "It Ends With Us," this legal battle is exposing the cracks in their seemingly perfect image. Stick around. What we're about to uncover will have you hooked until the very last detail. A $400 million lawsuit involving Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and a high-stakes Hollywood production has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. This is more than a behind-the-scenes drama. It's a case filled with allegations of defamation, breach of contract, and power plays that could reshape the industry's standards for creative collaborations. What really happened during the making of "It Ends With Us"? Stay with us as we unpack the controversy, the accusations, and the potential fallout that's keeping fans and insiders riveted. At the center of this legal storm is Justin Baldoni, director and producer of "It Ends With Us," along with his production company, Wayfarer Studios. Together, they have filed a $400 million lawsuit against Blake Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and her publicist Leslie Sloan. The lawsuit alleges defamation, breach of contract, and deliberate attempts to sabotage the film's production and Baldoni's career. Baldoni claims that Lively's actions went beyond creative disagreements, accusing her of orchestrating a smear campaign to shift blame after negative publicity surrounding the film. Ryan Reynolds and publicist Leslie Sloan are implicated for their roles in supporting this narrative, with Baldoni asserting that their influence compounded the damage to his career and Wayfarer Studios. The case raises critical questions about accountability, collaboration, and the challenges of navigating Hollywood's power dynamics, particularly when working with high-profile stars. But what exactly are the allegations against Blake Lively, and how did this drama escalate into one of Hollywood's biggest legal battles? Let's dive into the details. The lawsuit portrays Blake Lively as a central figure in the conflict, accusing her of manipulating events to protect her public image. According to Baldoni, Lively fabricated harassment claims and spread false narratives about his behavior on set, creating a toxic environment that derailed the film's production. One of the most serious allegations involves a calculated smear campaign designed to frame Baldoni as unprofessional and difficult to work with. Baldoni's legal team has presented evidence, including leaked communications, that allegedly show Lively and her team discussing strategies to control the public narrative in her favor. These actions, Baldoni claims, were part of a broader effort to shift blame for the film's shortcomings onto him and Wayfarer Studios. The lawsuit also alleges that Lively's husband, Ryan Reynolds, and publicist Leslie Sloan played key roles in supporting and amplifying these narratives, further complicating Baldoni's efforts to defend his reputation. But Blake Lively's influence on the project didn't stop at public relations. Her alleged attempts to take control of the film's creative direction became another flashpoint in this escalating battle. One of the most contentious aspects of the lawsuit involves Blake Lively's alleged attempts to take over the production of "It Ends With Us." Baldoni claims that Lively rewrote key scenes and made major creative decisions without fully understanding the source material, as she hadn't read Colleen Hoover's best-selling book on which the film is based. A particularly heated conflict arose over wardrobe choices. Lively allegedly insisted on changing character costumes to fit her personal vision, ignoring Baldoni's attempts to align the designs with the book's tone and themes. These unilateral decisions, according to Baldoni, disrupted the collaborative process and led to significant delays in production. The creative tensions reached their peak during one critical moment: the rewriting of the rooftop scene, a pivotal element of the film that ignited further controversy. The lawsuit singles out the rooftop scene as a defining moment in the dispute between Baldoni and Lively. Baldoni had carefully crafted this emotional climax to honor the book's narrative arc, but Lively's rewritten version reportedly took the scene in a different direction, under what Baldoni describes as external pressure from Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and even Taylor Swift. dubbed her "dragons" in the lawsuit, he reluctantly incorporated some of her changes. Baldoni alleges that these revisions diluted the emotional impact of the scene, creating a final product that was far from his original vision. This moment encapsulates the broader conflict over creative control, with Baldoni arguing that Lively's interference not only compromised the film's integrity, but also strained relationships among the cast and crew. But the creative clashes weren't the only challenges on set. Allegations of fabricated misconduct created even more chaos behind the scenes. Baldoni's lawsuit accuses Lively of fabricating claims about on-set harassment and manipulating incidents to portray him in a negative light. One key example involves a birthing scene, where Lively allegedly exaggerated the conditions on set to paint Baldoni as unprofessional and dismissive of her concerns. These accusations, Baldoni claims, were part of a calculated effort to shift public sympathy in her favor. The narrative of a hostile work environment, he argues, was built on false claims and fueled by strategic leaks to the media. The result? A toxic reputation that has made it difficult for Baldoni to secure new opportunities within the industry. The impact of these allegations wasn't limited to Baldoni's reputation. They also wreaked havoc on the production itself. Baldoni asserts that Lively's actions directly undermined the production of It Ends With Us. He alleges that her demands for script rewrites, her replacement of key editors, and her influence over production decisions ultimately resulted in her version of the film being released. The departure from his creative vision, Baldoni claims, alienated fans of the book and contributed to the film's poor reception. Promotion and publicity efforts added another layer of conflict. Lively's promotional activities, Baldoni argues, focused more on enhancing her personal brand than on representing the film's essence. Critics noted that the marketing campaign seemed disconnected from the heart of the story, leading to widespread backlash and disappointing box office results. Beyond the production itself, the lawsuit reveals a web of behind-the-scenes drama involving publicists and alleged sabotage. The lawsuit delves into a feud between publicists Leslie Sloan and Melissa Nathan, accusing Sloan of leaking stories that portrayed Baldoni negatively while deflecting blame from Lively. These leaks, according to Baldoni, were part of a coordinated effort to discredit him and protect Lively's reputation. The case also involves former publicist Stephanie Jones, who Baldoni accuses of conspiring with Lively to harm his career as revenge for her termination. Leaked private messages, allegedly shared by Jones, are cited as evidence of this conspiracy, further illustrating the toxic dynamics that plagued the production. With so many layers to this lawsuit, what are the central claims that tie it all together? Let's break them down. At its core, the lawsuit claims that Blake Lively took control of the film, manipulated key players, and executed a coordinated campaign to destroy Justin Baldoni's and Wayfarer Studios' credibility. These actions, Baldoni argues, not only caused financial and reputational harm, but also set a troubling precedent for the entertainment industry. The case highlights the power imbalances that can arise in Hollywood collaborations, particularly when high-profile actors wield influence over production decisions. It also raises important questions about accountability and the ethical responsibilities of public figures and their teams. The $400 million lawsuit involving Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Leslie Sloan is more than a legal dispute. It's a wake-up call for Hollywood. The allegations of defamation, creative control struggles, and behind-the-scenes manipulation paint a complex picture of the challenges faced in high-stakes productions. What do you think about the allegations? Is this a case of unchecked power in Hollywood or a misunderstanding that spiraled out of control? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on this unfolding drama.